Trust yourself, just yourself, and nobody else, my gorgeous Scorpione. It seems like someone is going to try to change your mind this month about something that is so important to you, something that is so significant to you. Even more so, it's something that is to connect it to your soul purpose, to your spiritual journey. It's to do with an aspect of your life that makes you feel so good. You know that this is something that you should be doing, but someone is trying to someone is going to try to put you off, and that particular person, it's somebody who is in your life, and this is going to become evident at around the 18th and the 19th of November 2022, because that person means to you. There is an emotional connection in between you and that person. So that's why you will take their opinion like something, oh my God, you know what, maybe you're right. No, baby, no. You must really stay true to yourself, and you need to carry on, because this is to do with a little challenge that you're going to be facing, but you need to understand that this is to do with your life, is to do with your spiritual purpose, and it's to do with something that is so sacred to you. It means to you so much, but so many other people can't understand you and wouldn't be able to understand you, even if I'm talking about the people who are so connected to you, you know. And sometimes we do have like a really special, we have like really special people in our lives that mean to us so much, but they don't necessarily understand everything that we do. You see, this is something that you need to pay attention to, and this is something that is going to be a challenge that you need to go through. You need to understand that this is important in order for you to go forward with your life. So just a little challenge you are going to be facing. My name is Sasha Bonasin. And I'm a psychic medium, and this is your month, a little bit of like a malfunction, you know. No, my name is Sasha Bonasin, I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Scorpione, and it's for November 2022. When it comes to the actual numerology, this is going to be big mama when it comes to you, because it's number 8. Number 8 means that you are about to rediscover yourself. You are about to rediscover yourself by just like completely like kind of working on something, by putting so much of your precious energy towards something that already means to you so much. But when you find yourself with such a high levels of concentration as well, a very, very interesting realization is gonna come to you. Something is going to come to you at that moment in time, and it's going to be connected to a rather difficult choice, and this difficult choice is something that you need to make, and you were aware of it over the last 3 months. So this number 8 means, my gorgeous Scorpione, that you are finally, hallelujah, you're gonna be able to make an important choice that so far you were thinking it's so difficult, it has been on your mind for the last 3 months, but only now you're gonna be able to accept that particular choice. You're gonna be able to understand this. So it's about a difficult choice that you're gonna need to make, but that difficult choice, it's about to change your life forever. You need to understand this. This is an important stage of your life, and the reason is this is your month. From the beginning of November, you're gonna feel extremely motivated, extremely inspirational, although the energies are going to be very strong and very strange and very unusual. The whole month of November, it's going to seem like a completely different dimension, and especially when it comes to you. But this is, my gorgeous Scorpione, when you find yourself, especially when it comes to the actual by the time you get to the actual 23rd of November, you will know. By the time you get to the 23rd of November, you will know which difficult choice I'm talking about. You need to go forward with your life when it comes to this difficult choice. And at that moment in time, this is not going to seem difficult anymore whatsoever. And you need to also get this, my gorgeous Scorpione, because that difficult choice, it's actually going to bring you one of the greatest victories of your life. And by the time you get to February 2023, you will see exactly what is going to happen. In February 2023, you're going to be facing so many things around yourself and in your life, within your life, that you could only dream at this moment in time to actually have. That you could only dream in this moment in time to actually face, you know. So this is important because there's so many elements in February 2023 that you're going to be able to enjoy, you know, that you're not enjoying right now. And that is all going to be the direct result of what is happening right now. So the difficult choice that you actually are going to be facing, you will see this is no difficult choice whatsoever, because it's going to bring you recognition, it's going to bring you success, it's going to bring you one of the greatest achievements of your life, because you will know when you're facing the difficult choice, it's going to be a lot about like, oh, it's a hard work, it's going to take too long, oh no, too much is going to change. No, baby, no. This is exactly what you should stick to. This is exactly what you should work towards. You need to stick to this. So it's to do with the actual hard work, you becoming aware of it, but you must not let that put you off, my gorgeous Scorpione, whatsoever. It is also like kind of only couple of days after that moment in time, you know, you are really gonna already have you're gonna have an important message which is going to make you aware of the steady progress in your life already. But then again, you know, the best things in life, they do indeed take time. And also, my gorgeous Scorpione, you know what? At around the 14th of November, in between the 14th and the 15th of November, you're going to find out something that you're going to find is absolutely mind-blowing. Some kind of revelation, something that you're going to find out, something that you kind of weren't aware of before. So the bottom line is you're going to become aware of something like really important. It's like a revelation, but at the same time, this is to do with yourself. Okay, this is to do with you understanding like something so specific about yourself, some kind of unique gift that you actually have, and that in itself, it's really kind of also at the same time going to give you a different perspective when it comes to the actual when it comes to you starting up a certain project, you know, you kind of like facing a new direction in your life. At the same time, you're going to become aware of some kind of breaking news on the outside. Again, you're gonna find out about some kind of devilish entities on the outside, but this is all gonna be contributing towards you knowing and understanding that all this time, what you're gonna hear, you're gonna understand that all this time you were absolutely right, you were absolutely spot on. And this couldn't have happened at a better stage in your life, because it's only going to highlight your psychic abilities and your intuition. You have to trust yourself, you have to trust yourself, you have to trust yourself, because when you hear this breaking news, something is also going to be confirmed to you, like big time, something that you were saying all along. And maybe lots of people would say, oh, you're crazy, she's crazy, he's crazy. No, baby, no, you're not crazy whatsoever. So this is only going to highlight the power of your psychic abilities and the power of your intuition, and it couldn't have happened at a better time, because it's also kind of going to make you aware of a completely kind of different perspective that you need here when it comes to having a fresh inspiration and enthusiasm. This would that you're going to be facing as well at around this time. This would normally like kind of put you off, but now this is all going to contribute towards it, like there is no tomorrow. And also, my gorgeous Scorpione, what else I was going to say, you know, at around like in between the 9th and the 17th of November, also in between 9th and the 17th of November, you know, you are going to feel extremely defensive, and when you feel defensive, this is also kind of going to be connected to somebody who is kind of try to put their point across, but what they're going to be saying, it's like kind of not going to make sense whatsoever, and for some reason you're going to feel extremely defensive. And at that moment in time, you know, just remember to kind of like really to not to give out to that person who you're going to be dealing with. You don't give too much information out, because we are talking about someone also who is having some kind of a hidden agenda as well, and they're going to try to find out something from you. So keep certain things happens to you, please, this is very important. And the moment in time when you start feeling rather defensive, you just try to kind of rise above this. Do not show your feelings. Do not show your emotions. Maybe change the subject and just go say, oh my God, I need to go somewhere or something like that. Just move on from that situation. If you become defensive and if you argue with that person, then it's going to be no, baby, no. Nothing is going to come out of it. And this is going to kind of repeat again until you kind of find this particular balance that I'm talking about. And the way you're going to find the balance is as soon as someone winds you up and you feel defensive, what they're going to be telling, it's not going to make sense whatsoever. But what you need to do is not show your emotions and don't give too much out. And at that moment in time, you say, bye, see you later. And then you will see on your way back, okay, on your way, once you leave this situation, like there is some kind of very interesting realization is going to come to you. And before that interesting realization come to you, someone who is very close and important to you, like a family member or like a very great friend or like a partner, you know, somebody who's so important to you, it's also going to kind of send you a little message, or they're going to tell you something, and that message, it's going to really surprise you, because you're going to be able to connect to the certain aspect of that message in terms of the actual inspiration, and in terms of like you really kind of knowing exactly how to start something at this moment in time. So this is going to be a karmic reward, because it's also going to kind of almost like provide you with a little secret, you know, how to start something. And this, what you're going to start, it's also at the same time going to be you know, like it's to do with your skill, it's to do with your trusting yourself, but it's also to do with your to do with your understanding which elements of your life do you need to investigate further. And this is also going to be connected to the certain learning process, and this learning process is actually going to be connected to your spirituality. So don't be surprised that, especially when it comes to the last 7 days of November, there is so much spiritually that you are going to be able to connect. You know, do not be surprised like when now suddenly you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to try this. You're even going to feel like how you want to kind of connect or reconnect with the people who actually think like you. You should absolutely go for it. When I said that you're gonna feel like you want to connect and reconnect with the people who think like you, I'm talking about on a spiritual level, you know. And this is beautiful moment in time, because you know, we are, you know, such a spiritual beings. We are spiritual beings. We are souls. We are spirits, you know. We live our own spiritual journey, but how we are like also like kind of living, all of us are living our own separate spiritual journey. At the same time, we are all absolutely connected. So on one hand, we all are kind of separated doing our own thing, but on another hand, we are all connected. And this is all going to be on your mind, my gorgeous Scorpioni, so much, especially over the last 7 days in November, indeed. And also, you know, you need to be honest with yourself. Again here, listen, I'm talking about the month of November, of course. Now, you are really going to need to accept a certain situation within the first 10 days of November. Sorry, I'm going like with these dates like a big mama, I know. But within the first 10 days of November, it's entirely up to you. You will know that some kind of situation came to an end, and you need to accept this. You need to be honest with yourself. It's pointless to push with certain things in life and to keep on doing certain things in life that are making us feel completely unhappy. And it's all also to do with like a, maybe, you know, it's normally like to do with like a certain aspects of our life that used to make us feel like extremely passionate, and then it's just not working out, and then it's not working out, and then it's not working out, and for so many times, for so long didn't work out. So you need to understand what this is, because that slowly but surely came to an end. And the sooner you realize what came to an end within the first 10 days of November, you need to understand, my gorgeous Scorpioni. Even my Plantini is saying like, oh my God, I'm getting all wiggly here. You know, it's like basically a couple of days after that moment in time, so very soon after that moment in time, you are gonna be feeling like, oh my God. So now you accept this, and you will see the direct result of this acceptance that I'm talking about. You need to be honest with yourself, my gorgeous Scorpione, you know, just very shortly after that, you are going to be like having this, like you're going to be thinking, you're going to be in this deep thinking mode, and you're going to be contemplating and contemplating and contemplating. And this is important for you to understand, to focus and reflect what this contemplation it's about. What this contemplation is exactly going to be about, because that contemplation, the outcome of that contemplation is going to be you understanding how much you want to transform yourself, how much you want to transform certain elements about your life, and even more so, you are going to be able to do this. So as soon as you accept this situation that came to an end, this is only going to speed up other things that are going to come to you. So very shortly after that moment in time, my gorgeous Scorpione, you are going to find yourself contemplating, and you need to understand that the outcome of this contemplation is going to be, you will know exactly what do you need to do in order to transform yourself and in order to transform your life as well. Okay, and now also, even when I'm shuffling this deck, these oracle cards, for example, I'm just going to connect my gorgeous Scorpiones. Hello, darling. I'm just going to connect. So when I'm shuffling these oracle cards, this is why these plants, they exploded, they grow every day. I honestly, one day, you're not going to see me. I'm going to be like, you know, jungle, welcome to the jungle. Do you know what I mean? But they grow so much because I talk with them. I talk and they think that I'm talking to them. I've got plants all over my house, everywhere. Like you can imagine my house, it's full of plants. Some plants in my house are like big like a cheese, honestly. But these lot are like, oh my God. And because I'm touching them constantly and I'm talking and it's like, hello, you know, it's amazing. But anyway, so now, sorry, I just go off every now and then, you know. So now, my gorgeous Scorpione, I'm just going to shuffle these oracle cards, and when it comes to that outcome, you know, when it comes to that transformation, you know, what is the oracle card going to say? What is the big mama oracle cardina going to say here? Okay. Oh, my blessing. This is about to bring you blessing into your life. Like, my God, my goodness, you see, this is going to bring you blessings, okay? So this is absolutely amazing. And also, my gorgeous Scorpione, so when it comes to the actual nutrition, what I highly recommend you to have, it's what I recommended to you last month, sorry. Baby burp, baby burp, baby burp, baby burp. Sorry, I'm losing it. Yeah, so when it comes to nutrition, my gorgeous Scorpione, I recommend you highly what I was telling you about last night as well. You need something to boost your immune system. You need something to like kind of like something for energy, and you need something to kind of like to help you with your kind of like sensitive bones that you are going to have. So natural vitamin D3 is like a must, absolutely a must. Natural vitamin D3, even if you are in the sun nowadays, I still recommend you to take natural vitamin D3, because this is going to boost your immune system, but it's also going to be so beneficial for your energy. And at the same time, to take that with a natural zinc picolinate, which is superb in combination with natural vitamin D3, and it's also going to be super beneficial for your skin, hair and nails as well. And the third thing that I highly recommend you, of course, is organic chlorella, because we have metals. You can laugh at me as much as you like, but we have metals in the sky, in the air. There are dangerous metals in the ground, in the soil. They're everywhere, believe me or not. So we need something to protect ourselves, and what organic chlorella does, it helps you to like kind of detoxify all these metals. It's also full of vitamins, minerals, it's high in protein, and it also has omega-3 essential fatty acids, which our body cannot produce by itself, but it's essential. So it's fantastic not only to protect yourself from like toxic metals, but it's also brilliant when it comes to like you basically protecting your mind, protecting your memory. You know, it's brilliant for your brain and things like that. So organic chlorella is a must. And of course that this is my brand new line of vitamins that I have. These are of an exceptional quality without any vile or unnecessary or rather dangerous ingredients that some people can actually put in them. So these are like without any additives or whatsoever, and they're suitable for vegetarians, vegans and everyone, of course. If you're on any other medications, if you're pregnant or if you're breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor. You just need to check with your GP. Only your doctor or GP can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications or not. And if you would like to buy my vitamins, which are of course of a superb quality, then you can just see the link is going to be within the description below, or you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin vitamins and you will see my vitamins coming up that way as well. Sorry. Tan, tararararan, tan, tan. Sorry. So now, my gorgeous Scorpioni, the very first date that I would like to talk to you about, it's going to be the 1st, 2nd and the 3rd of November. But let me tell you something. Let me ask you something first. Did you really, Scorpioni, be honest, did you really think that I'm going to forget? Did you really think that I'm going to forget? Happy birthday to you. 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 Happy birthday, pam param param pam. Happy birthday, my gorgeous Scorpioni. This is only going to add even more of a spiritual touch when it comes to the month of November. So please use it wisely. When I say use it wisely, this month you are gonna be mind-blowingly powerful when it comes to the manifestation. You're gonna have the power to make things happen much sooner than they normally would, because this is your month, this is your time, this is when your energy is thriving. So just remember, do not kind of waste this energy to be the dark Lala. Do not waste this energy to be the negative Lala. Don't think negatively. Just come out of yourself, and every single possible occasion that you actually can have throughout the month of November. And just remember to keep going and be positive, okay? Be positive, because the power of manifestation is gonna be mind-blowing indeed. Just to remind you. So now the very 1st, 2nd and the 3rd of November that I wanted to talk to you about. The first of all, I want to just pay attention to the 1st of November. On the very 1st of November, something is going to be on your mind, some kind of idea, some kind of realization, okay? And this is going to be like really pointing towards the part of your life that you really need to work on right now. So on the 1st of November, even if you don't kind of realize this information that is going to be on your mind from the very first time you wake up in the morning, it doesn't matter if you don't realize the very first thing you wake up in the morning. It's going to come to you throughout the day. Something is going to be pointed out at you, you know, to do. Like, oh my God, you're not going to be able to stop thinking about it. You will know that this is something that you need to do. You will need to take on. And at the same time, this is again going to happen on the 11th of November. This is going to be on your mind. And again, on the 21st of November, this is going to be on your mind again. So this is something that you need to really take on. Something that is like really, you know what, it's becoming an integral part of your spiritual journey. And let's see what a little Oraclina Cardina going to actually say. The oracle card. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what this oracle card is going to say, my gorgeous Scorpione. I'm in such a mood today. Okay. Maybe it's my plant giving me like some kind of like energy on me, you know. It's like, hello darling. Yeah, so now you see my gorgeous Scorpione, when it comes to that realization, what you need to do, that certain thing that is going to be on your mind. Oh my Lord, look, it's going to bring you an inner peace. To start with, this is going to bring you an inner peace. It's going to clear so much of the anxiety and of nervousness as well, that specific thing. So it's something like that, it's to do with an aspect of your life that was making you feel so stressed and so scared, you know. So you will know what to do. And at the same time, this is, you see this card, community, almost as if this was affecting your relationship with people. So this is going to reflect on your relationship with people immediately. It's going to bring you closer to people who you should be close to, my gorgeous Scorpione. Indeed. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Raise your vibration, baby, and just stay there. So now, my gorgeous Scorpione, the first, and now, so this is the first I said, so is, but also in general, it's the 1st, 2nd and the 3rd of November. These 3 days also. The 1st, 2nd and the 3rd of November. You're going to be facing an aspect of your life that is just going to be inspiring you like so much. But also your concentration levels are going to be so high up while you're facing this. This is your sign. This is going to be your sacred sign. What you're going to feel attached to, what you're going to feel attracted to within the first 3 days of November. This is also going to create those energies where you will know that you need to work on, and already your concentration levels are going to be up, and you're going to be working this on this aspect of your life. And then you need to understand that this is like basically, it's to do with this is to do with the sacredness. It's to do with a very special skill. It's to do with a very special skill that you have. Even if lots of people say, oh, he's weird, she's weird, absolutely brilliant. The weirder we are, the more successful we are going to be. The weirder we are, the more excited we are going to be about life. The weirder we are, the more happy we are going to be. Do you know what I mean? The more successful we are going to be in every single aspect of our lives. So just remember, this is to do with a very much so some kind of a sacred skill of yours being highlighted. Maybe you didn't give enough like kind of credit to this part of your life. It doesn't really matter. It's happening now, so you will know exactly what to do. This in itself is going to make you, or by the 3rd of November, you already will know a very wise choice that you're going to be making. And that wise choice is on one hand going to really highlight an aspect of your life that you wanted to live for such a long time. It's almost to do with like you're on some kind of a dream where you want your life to kind of get, but it's also going to be such an important stage again when it comes to you, like a really kind of connecting and reconnecting with the people in your life again. I'm not saying that you lost connection with the people in your life, but this is going to inspire you in so many different ways, and you will see how much certain people were kind of missing in our lives. And now suddenly you're going to be thinking about a lot of people that you haven't seen in a while, and there is so much that is going to start opening up within you. So you will see that you were in a way kind of holding yourself down, but only through, you will only understand this through this particular process of the actual spiritual domino, which is literally one thing is going to lead to another. Very important indeed. By the time you get to the second date that I would like to talk to you about, it's going to be, the second date is the 13th of November. I would highly recommend you, my gorgeous Scorpione, also to get something like a red jasper. It's absolutely brilliant, because November, it's again going to be a lot about passion, a lot about you doing things, a lot about you coming out of yourself, a lot of important conversations you are going to have, but also at a time, you know, a few times you're going to be surrounded by the people who are very dark in an energy that can affect us in our way of thinking, especially when it comes to our passion. And then on another other hand, we don't respond the way we want to respond. So this helps you to come out. Red jasper helps you to come out quite a lot out of yourself, but also gives you the bravery when it comes to making the necessary steps in order to get where we want to get at the time when things seem completely uncertain. So the red jasper, my gorgeous Scorpione, I would highly recommend you. This comes with a sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. Okay, and also the 13th of November, this is going to be very interesting day again, because you know, I like it so much. You're going to be very, very happy with what you're actually going to hear. It's to do with, you know, with some kind of a justice, but the outcome is going to be remarkable. So whether this is to do with a certain, maybe for real, like a kind of court case that you've been waiting for some kind of outcome, or you've been waiting for someone to decide something for you, you know, that means to you so much, but it was just like you were kind of stuck in a limbo until this is decided, like, you know, whether it's going to be positive or whether it's going to be negative. So either this is like a legal, or you know, it's like basically to do with, you know, with like, you know, someone trying to decide something that's so important to you. The outcome is going to be remarkable, and it's going to yet again make you aware of the fact that you did the right thing within the last 3 months. Something happened, something was going on, you made a certain decision, and everybody was like, oh no, he's crazy, she's crazy, no, I wouldn't do this. And now this is going to be such an amazing point that you're going to have proven, and this is yet again going to highlight the power of your psychic energy and the power of your intuition. And even more so, this, when you become aware of this justice, you will also know that now this is going to start bringing so much like happiness into your life, because almost immediately you will know that there is some kind of decision that you're going to be able to make, that you wanted to make for such a long time, but at the same time this decision is going to bring so much into your life in terms of the actual change. It's like, oh my God, you will know that this is going to bring an ultimate superb change into your life. But you must not rush with this at this moment in time, because you are gonna need to take just a little break to recharge. Okay, gonna need to take a little break, a recharge, in order to clear your head. You are gonna need to have a bit of a recovery period after this moment in time. So it's a sign not to rush, because you're going to need to have a time for reflection in order to mentally prepare. Once you take a time out, it could be only a day or two, it's going to give you a time to mentally prepare, and that mental preparation is going to reflect on you, like kind of like understanding that you are going to need to make a really, really bold move. You need to be really, really brave. Okay, but you're not going to get to this stage unless you have a mental preparation, and the mental preparation will come at a time when you're gonna need to understand you can't rush with this. Okay, because there is an aspect that you are still kind of missing, and it's only going to come to you after this mental preparation, and it can last like a day or two, maybe just 7 or 8 hours. Maybe you will just go to the forest, maybe you will meditate, you know, it depends, you know, maybe it's gonna last a couple of days. It really, really depends. But however, something is going to come to you in terms of the actual curiosity that you wouldn't normally have, and that curiosity, it's also kind of going to be the starting point at this stage indeed. Okay, just a second, my gorgeous Scorpione, just a second, where's my water? I don't know, I must have left my water downstairs. Yeah, I left my water downstairs. I left my water downstairs. My God, goodness. Anyway, so now my gorgeous Scorpione, what else was yes, the next important date is going to be on the 24th of November. Now, before I go there, another thing I would highly recommend you would be this gorgeous little strawberry quartz. Very, very cute indeed. And the strawberry quartz has got the ability to instantly raise our vibration in such a way where on one hand we have this perfect balance, but then on another hand it brings an inner peace. It brings an inner peace at the time when we are nervous, when we are anxious, when we are tired, when we are angry, when we are uncertain, you know, but especially also when we are angry or sad. It just elevates our vibration and energy immediately. But also, even more importantly, it kind of helps you to explain things that you would normally have difficulties explaining. Okay, so it helps quite a lot with the power of communication, especially when we are talking to people that are draining and a little bit scary. Do you know what I mean? And then this helps you quite a lot. This gorgeous strawberry quartz I would highly recommend you to wear every single time when you need a little bit of an inner peace, and every single time when you want to have a successful confirmation, whoever you are having this conversation with. This gorgeous strawberry quartz pendant comes with sterling silver chain as well, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, my gorgeous Scorpione, you're also supporting my channel as well. The third important date is going to be on the 24th of November. On the 24th of November, you know, like there are a few different people that are going to be playing a significant role here. Through the few different people in your life, you're gonna like kind of realize something about yourself. So you're either gonna be surrounded by few people on the 24th of November physically, or you're gonna be maybe like walking somewhere on the road and then you come across these few people, or maybe you're just gonna be watching like few people online. You know, it doesn't really matter how this is actually going to happen, but let's say that you are going to be surrounded by few different people, or you're gonna be looking at few different people, and there is some kind of realization that you're gonna understand about yourself while you're looking at these people. This situation was meant to happen. This situation was meant to be, because it's going to make you aware of like you making a progress in your life, but it's also going to make you aware of some kind of momentum coming very, very soon, but very shortly, and you are gonna have a very interesting idea when it comes to your own expansion in life, but also when it comes to you being committed to the certain plan. This group of people is going to really inspire you when it comes to looking forward to certain things in life. And I like this because this is when your vibration is going to rise, where your energy is going to start changing in the best possible way, and you're going to kind of have a very much so a spiritual key through this situation. And what the spiritual key is actually going to do, it's really kind of going to unlock the door where you are going to suddenly, out of the blue, going to become aware of something that you've learned over the last year, and now you're going to feel just like very strong connection to what you learned over the last year, and you will know that this is something that you really kind of also really need to take on the next stage of your life. You need to include this in whatever you are doing, whatever you're focusing on, and whatever you're trying to achieve, because this element you cannot miss whatsoever, because you're going to become aware of this at the stage and at the time when you're meant to become aware of it. So something that you've learned over the last year, now suddenly this is going to become the part of your skill that you need to involve at this stage in your life in order to get where you want to get, my gorgeous Scorpione, indeed. And also when it comes to the actual month of November, what else I want to say to you, please try to smudge your home. Take like a bit of dry sage or whatever you're using, but I would really highly suggest you to do this at the very beginning of November, you know, and when it comes to the numerology, you know, very much so I would say the 1st of November would be absolutely brilliant to smudge your home, to get rid of the negative energy, because you're going to be extremely psychic, extremely open, and this is brilliant, it's fantastic, but then again at the same time you become vulnerable to certain like kind of entities and the certain vibration and the certain energies around you. So you see what I mean? So when you're very psychic, you're extremely open, but then at the same time, you know, it's just basically how it is, you know, then you become vulnerable and exposed to the certain energies that can affect you and drain your energy, and ultimately can affect your own kind of success in life, you know. So this is why I need you to, it would be fantastic if you could actually smudge your home at the beginning of November. But what I said before, when it comes to numerology, the 1st of November would be fantastic to smudge your home. Then the 7th of November would be also fantastic to smudge your home. And you see, if you see this reading like after that moment in time, then the 11th would be brilliant to smudge your home. I'm talking about spiritually, but I'm talking about also when it comes to the actual energies and numerology, especially when it comes to doing something like this. These days would be superb, although you can do it at any other time. It's going to have a powerful effect, but there is something else that is going to come out of it if you're actually doing within these specific days indeed. So now, my gorgeous Scorpioni, I'm just going to see briefly what is going to happen in the first part of November, mid part of November, and the last part of November. I'm just basically going to see briefly what is going to happen. So the first part of November, you know, almost like someone is going to be winding you up, but just don't waste your energy on this person, okay? In the first part of November, someone is going to wind you up, and I don't want you to waste your energy on this person, because this is someone who is well known in your life. This is someone who is a bit of a winder, somebody who is winding you up normally, or someone who you already feel a little bit of with, you know. So don't waste your energy, okay? Try to avoid this and don't waste your energy. I think we're talking about someone who you maybe never gonna get on with, you know, almost as if you had something with this person at some moment before, and now it's just like, no baby, no, you know what I mean? Or it is just like somebody who's just like really winding you up, so just try to ignore this person as much as you can. The mid part of this month, my gorgeous Scorpioni, do not please do not ignore the need for rest. This is important, and I mentioned this before, you know, so do not ignore the need for the rest. So when you have a moment set around the mid-November and you feel, oh, I want to chill out and have a little break, just go for it. Just do it, you know, just go for it. The last part of November, I really like this. There is someone really beautiful and someone really powerful, male, very strong, very significant, very unusual figure. It's really going to inspire you, you know. That particular person is going to inspire you so much, especially when it comes to your own creativity, but it's also going to, in that person, it's also going to inspire you when it comes to you becoming aware of good people's skills, especially when it comes to you being tolerant of people who don't make sense, okay? So now, my gorgeous Scorpioni, I'm just going to see what is going to happen in the you see what is going to happen in the first part. You see, I'm just going like, yeah, hello, wake up, hello, morning. Now I'm gonna see, sorry, my gorgeous Scorpioni. So now I'm just going to focus on those of you who are in relationships. So for those of you who are in relationship, this is amazing. The whole new balance is going to come in, and what is going to happen, you are going to be facing a very, very interesting option, very interesting opportunity this month for the couples. And that as soon as you face this, as soon as you have this opportunity, this in itself, it's actually going to inspire both of you so much, almost as if both of you are gonna have your own vision, you know, when it comes to that opportunity. So both of you are gonna connect to this like never before, and this is brilliant, okay? This is very important for you to understand. So in November, the couples, you are going to have an opportunity, and that opportunity is something that it's gonna mean like, oh my God, so much to both of you, because you will know that this is gonna inspire both of you so much that both of you are gonna end up with each vision about how you want your life to be. And then by the end of November, this is something that it's going to be absolutely imminent for both of you to actually do. Just go for it, go for it, and go for it. And for those of you who are single and ready to, hello my darling, for those of you who are single, my gorgeous Scorpioni, ooh la la, at around the mid-November, you will have a really good news when it comes to promotion of your life, shall I call it like that. So at around mid-November, wherever you are, whatever you do, whether you're looking for work, maybe some job is gonna come up. If you are already working, well, you're gonna realize things are gonna start looking good, and there is a certain decision that you're gonna need to make. So you know, if you're looking for work, something is going to come up at around the mid-November. If you're already, I will tell you why am I saying this. If you're already working, you're going to have a good news that something is going to change, like you like having a really great reward out of it. So whether this is going to be promotion or whether this is going to be the next step in general. But however, things are going to change and you're going to know this. If you're retired, it doesn't really matter, because at around the mid-November, again, you are going to become aware of, like, you know, your life, like really kind of like a changing, and it's all going to boil down towards you making a very important decision in terms of your development. Whether you're working, this is going to evolve in you making an important decision. Whether you're looking for work, this is going to evolve in you making an important decision. Or whether you're retired, it doesn't really matter. You know, it's gonna really be the time when you're gonna be facing a stage of your life where you're gonna need, like, to make an important decision. And why am I saying this? Because that decision that you're going to make, it's also going to put you on the path where you are gonna need to kind of explore something further. But at the same time, when you find yourself exploring something further, you will know that that in itself is going to really make you aware of a new aspect coming into your life. After that moment in time, you will know that something is going to change. You're either going to start going somewhere on a regular basis, on daily basis, on weekly basis. Something is going to change, and that change is also bringing you someone very, very special indeed. But it's going to happen completely unplanned. It's going to happen completely unexpectedly. It's going to happen at a time when you would absolutely least expect this. So my gorgeous Scorpion is someone rather delicious. It's about to enter your life, and that person is going to make you feel so good about yourself, because as soon as you become aware of this person, there is going to be an instant connection. But it's not only about that, it's about the fact that how that person is actually going to make you feel. It's going to make you feel alive again, optimistic again. It's going to make you feel like you want to explore so much now when it comes to that person. So someone who is going to motivate you like you've never been motivated before. Like, oh my God, you will know exactly what I mean, my gorgeous Scorpione. And even if that person doesn't make themselves known in November, you will know who this person is by the end of December 2022. But by what was happening at around the mid of November, this is going to give you the clue where this person, this gorgeous person, is going to come from. You're going to love this person. You will see exactly what I mean. Okay, my gorgeous Scorpione, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Scorpione. Happy birthday to you. Love you.